Welcome back, butterflies. Welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time watching my channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Welcome. I'm glad to have you here. And on this channel, I share the impressions that God put upon my heart to share with you all. Different revelations that I get from reading the word. I read my word daily and I worship daily, and I want to share that with you guys. And hopefully you all are doing that as well. So today I want to talk about mocking God's chosen ones. Mocking God, chosen ones. If we all look around in our life, we have people that have made fun of us, that have humiliated us, that have tried to scorn us, that have did everything that the devil would allow them to do by them being on assignment. But we are called to live our life and lead a certain way that our light can shine, and we have to guard, cover, and protect that. I'm going to take you to Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. And this is what God says about us, his chosen ones. The Lord has chosen you. Yeah, you. You. Out of all the peoples on the face of the earth to be his people, his treasured possession. So we are God's prized possession. Okay? He chose us. That's not to be taken lightly. He chose us. And we have people that are in our lives that are mad because he chose us. We didn't pick that. We have nothing to do with that. God chose us. I mean, when we were in our mother's womb, we were chosen. We were marked. So you have people that's around that see your gifts, that see your talents, that know that God speaks to you, know that God is real in your life. And they're sent by the enemy to try to deploy and destroy you. So we got to be on guard. We cannot, he said in his word, he would not have us ignorant to the devil's devices. So we have to watch for that. Then I'm going to take you to Psalms 1:1, where he says in his word, blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the path of sinners, nor sit in the seat of the scornful. What does he call us? Blessed. Why does he call us blessed? So you mean to tell me that we're blessed just by not hanging with the ungodly, sitting around the scornful? We're blessed just by that alone? That is amazing. That's what he says in his word. Being in their company destroys our faith. They are non-believers. Being in their company destroys our faith. And you ask yourself, why? Why does it destroy our faith? Let's key into some of these behavior characteristics that they have. They ridicule us. They have constant opposing ideas and belief that doesn't align with us. So that's where your argumentative come in. That's where your combative people come in at. Constantly opposing. If you say it's red, it's yellow. If you say it's purple, it's pink. They're never agreeing with you. They don't even like you. They don't like us. So while only not them not liking us, this is what they do, guys. They go on this rally. They go on this crusade. Here you go. I'm going to recruit, all of these people to join me. Join me on this hate campaign. They want to smear and mock your name. And they're cowards. They don't even do it alone. They get other people to join in with them so they can all turn on you. They're used by Satan. 2 Peter 3:3 says, in the last days, scoffers will come following their own evil desire. Why do they want to destroy you? The enemy is after our faith. The opposite of faith is fear. He wants to intimidate us. He wants to humiliate us. He wants us to doubt. He's after our faith. If he gets our faith, he can take our whole lives and destroy it and wreck it. He's after that. So we have to guard our heart. We have to guard it. We have to guard what we believe. We have to watch the company that we keep that's speaking contrary to what we believe. I talked about that in Oh Taste and See That the Lord is Good. Check that video out. So these are the things that we have to look at. What is scorn? Scorn is a heart matter. That's the evilness, which we just read about in 2 Peter, of a person's heart, their own desires. Anticipating for failure, hoping the worst. They want to see disaster. They looking down on you, hoping that things don't change. When you're running to them, calling them, telling them about your ideas, you get excited, they're shooting it down. Fiery darts of the enemy. being used by Satan. They're not happy anything is going good in your life. And even the new ideas, the creativity that God is giving us and gifts and talents that he's stirring up in us, they're around to shoot that down too. That's why we have to take accountability and stop letting these people in. This is what my revelation of it is. You can't be scornful and faithful at the same time. Scorn is hate. You're going to think the worst. That's opposite of faith. That's why every time you tell these people something good, notice they can never agree. They can never agree with you. Because to agree with you is to agree with the plan and the will that God has for your life. And that's opposite and contrary to the beliefs and the plans that they want. They don't want to see you prosper. God gave me that revelation. People will throw you in the pit and still let the benefit. I'm going to throw you down here. You in the dirt. You in the mud. Not knowing that while you down there, they throwing dirt. God is building you. He's letting seeds start to come to fruition in you. They're looking down on you. Remember, they thinking you in the pit. I done threw this person in the dirt. I done talked about this person. I done laughed at them. I done mocked them. Getting everybody on their team to join them. And we all have these kind of people. Family members. In-laws. Friends. Co-workers. We all have these people around us. Don't want anything good to happen for us. Just coming around to put you down. Notice, they can't do it from afar. They got to get up close to you to put you down. So those are things to look at. Those are things to carefully discern and not take for granted. We blessed just by keeping the right company. Bad company corrupt good manners. We're blessed just by keeping the right company. We have children. We have to train them to keep the right company. Keep the right friends. Do the right thing. You're not going to believe and shoot for the stars if you have someone in your ear constantly every day putting you down. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. They're speaking opposite of what God has to say about our lives. And we've been allowing it. And then when you look at your life and then there's no prosperity, there's nothing flowing. Why do you think is that? We're going in agreement with the wrong by not standing against it and believing what God is saying and cutting the circle, cutting the people out of the circle that don't need to be in there. They don't have no business being in there anyway. If they're not producing life, light, positivity, what are they doing there? What are they doing there, guys? These are the things that we have to look at. So we're going to go to Proverbs 18:3. I'm not going to be on here long, but these are the reflections of my heart that I wanted to share with you guys. And it reads, when the wicked comes, contempt comes also. And with dishonor comes reproach. What is contempt? They don't even consider you. You're beneath consideration. They deem you worthless. You're deserving to be treated like you're not worth anything. You're deserving to be scorned. That's why they don't feel bad for talking about you and treat you bad. They don't feel bad about it. They feel like you deserve that. How can we love ourselves keeping that kind of company? All right. So if I switch those words around with not the Bible, but the definition, meaning studying different. When the wicked comes, contempt comes also. So when the wicked comes, you can look for to not be considered. You can look for to not be deemed as you're worth anything in their eyesight. They're not going to consider you. Meaning their plans and their life, you're never considered. And with dishonor comes reproach. Well, what is reproach? Reproach is disappointment. So you're going to constantly be disappointed. Constantly be let down. Constantly be trampled on, stepped on, overlooked, not acknowledged. How many of us have these kind of people in our lives? That's a question where we have to be real with ourselves. We have to be real. You around them and they with you, but they not with you. They invite you, but you the outcast. Just to shine on you, just to put you down, just to count you out. They get joy on counting you out, but guess what? God is already counting us in. But we're going to be blessed when we don't hang around that crowd, hang in that company. That's when we're blessed. We don't have to fit in, guys. Remember, man's rejection is God's redirection. We're never going to fit. You know why? Because we're chosen. You're not meant to fit. It's something that you just need to accept. You're not meant to fit because we are God's chosen. We have to take full accountability for that. They want to see disaster, looking down, hoping that change don't come. And what does scorn mean? Scorn is open disrespect. Meaning they'll do it in front of anybody. Don't care who it is. Mockery. Intense dislike. They don't like you talking about you like that. They don't like you talking to you like that. But these are the lies that we have told ourselves because they hold titles. We were holding these people near and dear to our heart, and they were letting us know every rip, you don't mean anything to me. I will overlook you, not consider you. I don't even like you. That's not healthy, guys. It's not healthy at all. So in closing, I want to say this because I don't want to be on here long. The opposite of faith is fear, and the opposite of love is hate. Love never fails. Love always hopes. It never fails. So if we got people around us hoping that we don't make it, wishing that we don't make it, praying that we don't make it, we're praying to God, P-R-A-Y, and they're praying on us to have a downfall, P-R-E-Y. See the difference? We both praying. We're praying to God. They're praying on us to fall. Being used mightily by the enemy. So at the end of the day, we have to take an account to the people that we allow in our lives, our time that God has given us. We're held accountable for that. We can't run with everybody. We can't hang with everybody and know everybody is not going to like us. And that's something that we have to be okay with because God has divine connections for us anyways. God has the people that he wants to put in our lives. But we have to get rid of all of the things that he don't want in our lives. So I just wanted to jump on real quick and share that with you guys. Keep it real short and sweet, straight to the point. I will be jumping back on later this week with some more videos and topics that God has been impressing upon my heart. Remember, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below and stay tuned. And until next time, bye, butterflies.